In this tutorial, we're going to be making that really cool death effect and respawning our enemy, but all with AI. So you can get started on Rosebud right now with this really cool setup project. Link in the description. Shoot on the enemy, kill him, and we got to get working on what happens afterward, right? So remix the project to make your own version, and you can work with me and Rosie to do it on Rosebud. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is pick that pin. And what it will look like is sparks that outline the shape of the enemy's model or like body in the game. So what we could tell Rosie is create a death particle effect. So sparks for the enemy. It will look like sparkles that are spread. Where are they? So they have to be around the model, right? So I would say spread across the surface of the enemy model. And one last thing is we want Rosie to create like a chunk of code that we can use to play that particle effect anytime we want. And we can do that by telling Rosie, create a class for the particle effect, but don't use it yet. And let's send it. Then the next step, we can use that new code for the particle effect and play it whenever we want, like when the enemy dies. Alright, so now we have some new code, and that's our particle effect. To use it, we can tell Rosie, create a particle effect when the enemy dies, and play it for 1 second. One thing we'll need to consider is what could stop our particle effect from playing. Well, the enemy is gonna die, and then the game is gonna stop updating the enemy because well, it's no longer in the game, right? But if the enemy now has a particle effect, then the enemy is not updating, then its particle effect won't get updated either. So we can tell Rosie to make that particle effect continue even if the enemy stops. That's what I'll say. Update the particle effects even if the enemy is dead. Okay, let's try this out. So yeah, sparks. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, you see, it's a little weird. It looks like she's an angel. So yeah, why is she like this? You know, why is she looking like a T? I thought she'd be holding a gun like this at first. Well, that T pose is the default pose for the enemy, and it looks like the particle effect is shaped around the default pose and not the like animation pose for the model. And you could go around and ask Rosie, you know, how to fix that and stuff, but it looks really cool. So next up, we're gonna be making this enemy respawn, and that'll be great because as soon as you kill him, you don't have anything else to shoot in the game. And respawning is super simple way to fix that. Let's say when the enemy dies, let's respawn the enemy after 1 second. I don't know. But there's a problem. what if we try to reset this enemy after they've been completely deleted from the game? The model is just completely gone. So how would you fix that? Well, we could create a whole new enemy, but that would be more complicated. Instead, I'll say, Rosie, save the model and other parts of the enemy when the enemy dies to reuse them for respawn. And then that way, we're just kind of recycling the same enemy. Alright, let's check this out. Bang. And you should come right back. Yeah, there you are. Awesome. Full health and everything. So, that's cool. But it's very boring since enemies always come back in the same spot. So let's make the enemies spawn in different spots on the map. For right now, the enemy is just spawning at the same. So that's because there's only one spawn spot. Now we can start to see. Create a few more spawn positions. Where are they going to be? Well, I think it'd be good to just put them pretty close to where enemy is. So I say, storm where each position should be 1 or 2 tiles away from the current spawn position. And well, which one will they spawn at, right? We can just pick a random one. So let's say spawn and respawn the enemy at a random one of these tiles. Let's check this out. Enemy's already at a new spot, so that's the die. And now they're over there. That is cool. So for a quick before and after, we started with the setting feature, and nothing happens. How lame. But then added this awesome death effect and made our enemy respawn and leapt. We created the all that in just a few minutes with AI. It's magic. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you later.